At last year's OPTECH, Student Housing Insight was on the ground, talking with operators and suppliers from across the industry to find out what makes this conference such a key moment each year. From innovation and strategy to the connections that matter most, these conversations capture what's really driving student housing forward. Hosted by Wes Deese, this series brings you those insights directly from the voices shaping the industry.
Books? Check. Lunch? Check. Ball game? Check. Unlocking that off-campus apartment? Wait, what? Check. Because when students can use their mobile ID everywhere they live, learn, and go, life just works. With Resident Key in Wallet, Allegion brings the student experience on campus now to off-campus living in one simple motion, giving students freedom, property owners fewer lockouts, smoother turnover, and stronger NOI. From campus to couch and every moment in between, it's access that finally keeps up. Because student life doesn't stop at the edge of campus, and neither should their access. Unlock it all with Allegion.
Well, I'm at OPTECH with Scott Manning at Article. Scott, tell the audience a little bit about what you do.
Yeah, so SVP of Operations for Article Student Living. Been in the student space now for a little over 23 years, but been with Article now for almost 9.5 years. So,
Gotcha.
Yeah, oversee everything on the operations side.
So this isn't your first OPTECH.
It's not.
So is there anything from this OPTECH, well, let's just ask first, kind of what's your general takeaways from this year? This is the first time it's with RETC. What's your general thoughts so far?
Well, I love the vendor fair side of it here. I think this is one of the stronger vendor fairs, at least from my side, that I really enjoy. So whether it be from the hard locks, cameras side of things, to just overall vendors that we're testing out or new startups in the space, we're actually at a position right now where we have several contracts that are ending this year. So we're in a big RFP type scenario right now. So we're
time to reassess everything.
Yeah, we're vetting out a lot of these vendors right now. So this is a great opportunity timing wise, closer to the end of the year, where that's very real for us. So I think timing's a big part of this one for us as well.
So has there been anything so far that you're like, we've got to take this back to the team and talk about it?
Well, like I said, that RFP process is hitting on several, and a lot of the teams a lot of the vendors we're doing those RFPs with are here. So I think that's a big one for us, whether it be on the AI side of things or whether it be on the virtual tours side, or we're actually even meeting this afternoon with a pest vendor from an MSA perspective. So we're kind of shooting the entire spectrum today and tomorrow, and we'll
I am kind of curious what Pest Control has to do with PropTech, but
Yeah, so their integration and kind of the way they're trying to pitch it and view it is really interesting. But it is, they're trying to do it on an app and trying to get integrated with things. So I think they're trying to make connections. But from a startup perspective, we ran into an issue earlier this year where we had a termite infestation of an asset, and kind of hit back to us that we don't have the same scope of work at every asset when it comes to the pest side of things. So a very one-off kind of scenario, but I think that shows you the spectrum in which we're looking at things while we're here this week.
So has there been any one thing that was like a huge surprise, like, oh, I wasn't expecting that, or that's really cool?
I wouldn't say that yet, but I definitely think every time I come to a conference, it makes me feel a little older. The amount of people that I'm seeing. I ran into one of my former leasing managers just a little bit ago, back in the early 2000s. So I think that was really cool, but that's kind of been my internal aha moment thus far, is just how many of these we've been to over the years. But no, I think it's been very good. But my big tour of this space is just beginning, and I'll be here the rest of the afternoon, kind of meeting up. So we'll go from there.
Well, thanks so much for your time. Good luck to Article in 2026. I know you guys have got a lot of things planned, so looking forward to seeing what you guys do.
Appreciate it.
All right,
thanks for having me. Take care.